first, live, local. This is Fox 12 Now.
Hello, everyone. This is Fox 12 Now. I'm Greg Nibbler. Thank you for joining us. We are going to be playing that statement that you can read right there on your screen. The statement responding to reports of anti-Semitism on the U of O campus. To give you some context of this, these reports happened on November 10th, where the university had received, again, these reports that anti-Semitic things had happened, including hateful anti-Semitic incidents, including the removal of items that showed support for Israeli hostages, swastika drawn, and several other things, including brochures put under the doors of several students in at least 3 residence buildings. So November 10th is when the university received these reports, the administration. Their statement is as follows. I just want to make sure that I get this out there as well. To be clear, incidents targeting any student because of their ancestry, national origin, and/or religion are prohibited under university policy. No student should be made to feel uncomfortable or unsafe on campus or in their own home, and our residence halls are home to more than 5,000 university students. University police and the administration are looking into this. It's under investigation. They're asking for help if anybody has any information. But we wanted to reach out to another organization to also get their response. So I spoke to Mark Blackner, who is the CEO and president of the Jewish Federation of Greater Portland. And that's what I'm going to run for you right now.
So we're deeply disappointed and saddened that this happened. Our understanding is that a student came back to their dormitory and saw their RA standing next to their picture of the RA in the dorm, with somebody had scribbled on a Hitler mustache and put a swastika on the photo. As you can only imagine, this RA was devastated by this. And at the same time, just the repercussions of the potential for anti-Semitism on a campus like University of Oregon is something we never want to see. We're grateful for the immediate response of both the law enforcement as well as the university. We're grateful for the statement that they put out to the entire student body and the families of those students to say this will not be tolerated nor accepted at the campus.
And is this something that you have seen in other places, or is this a pretty isolated incident when it comes to this as far as on a university campus?
So unfortunately, it's happening on campuses across the country. We've seen it locally here in the Portland area. Just earlier this week also, for example, the University of Rochester had an incident with wanted posters put up across campus of Jewish professors and Jewish leaders on campus. So it should never be allowed. It should not be accepted by anybody. And we're glad that these universities are taking a tough stand.
Yeah, and with the university stance and their reply, as you mentioned, just to reiterate that point, you feel that they're taking this in an adequate manner?
We believe they're definitely taking it in a serious manner. We know that law enforcement of all kinds have been brought in, and the administration, we believe, will live up to its word to make sure anybody who's caught who did these things will have the appropriate justice taken, and at the same time, it won't happen again.
All right, Mark, anything else that you think is important for people to know?
I think it's important to know that people need to be on guard, that sadly anti-Semitism is all around us. We saw what happened in Amsterdam, for example, that you never know where or what it may look like or when it may pop up. But we hope that everybody will stand up against anti-Jewish hate, no matter where it is.
And for people out there in the community who may have experienced this, what is the best thing for them to do as far as getting a hold of your organization or getting a hold of organizations to make sure that people are aware?
Sure. So there's actually an anti-bias hotline that is put on by the state of Oregon. I'm sorry, I don't have the phone number on me, but there is an anti-bias hotline. And at the same time, we actually in the Jewish community have a director of community security. We're the only community who has something such as that. And on our website, jewishportland.org, you can click on the security button and fill out a complaint.
All right, Mark, thank you very much for having time to share your statement on this.
Greg, I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you.
All right, and I do have that phone number that Mark referenced just for this. It's 1-844-924-2427. That's for the state of Oregon to report anything of bias. And then for the U of O, if you experienced anything, they are actively investigating this. The email is oicrc@uoregon.edu. And of course, we do have this up at kptv.com, so you can read all about what has happened and follow along with those links to any organization that is looking into information associated with these incidents. But that's it for right now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Greg Nibbler. This is Fox 12 Now.